Hey, welcome to World Entertainment. And the fragile snowflakes of the world have struck again, as this time the James Bond novels will be edited. Yes, they've come for Ian Fleming's works, and it will be edited to remove racist content. This is getting out of hand. So there's an article over here at Variety talking about it. I don't know Variety, but whatever. And it says, after the Roald Dahl text editing controversy that erupted in recent days, it is now the turn of Ian Fleming's James Bond novels to be rewritten. A report in the UK newspaper The Telegraph reveals that ahead of the reissue of the Bond novels in April to mark 70 years of Casino Royale, the first book in the series, rights holders Ian Fleming Publication Limited commissioned a review by, get this, sensitivity readers. Oh, God. Each book will carry the disclaimer. This book was written at a time when terms and attitudes which might be considered offensive by modern readers were commonplace. A number of updates have been made in this edition, while keeping as close as possible to the original text and the period in which it is set, the Telegraph said. For example, in Live and Let Die, which was written in 1954, literally almost 10 years after the Second World War, this book was written. Bond's opinion on Africans in the gold and diamond trade is pretty law-abiding chaps, I would have thought, except when they've drunk too much. Well, that's been altered, and it's now going to say, pretty law-abiding chaps, I would have thought. That's it, they left out the part of, except when they've drunk too much. Because for some reason, that's offensive. How? How is that offensive? What? And the worst part about this is, they're going to change these books, they're going to change all the text, they're going to remove all these type of things. And the stupid morons who are complaining on Twitter about these books, it's racist, this is that, they're still not going to buy the book. The only issue now is the people who would have bought the books are now also not going to buy the books. Well done, jackasses. They've cooked them in the films. Just look at the last one, No Time to Die. Like, he literally lets himself die because he can't touch his wife and child. No, I'll continue doing missions while Q can work on a cure to get these nanobot things out of my blood system so they'll be safe. No, he just stands there and lets like 50 bleeding missiles rain down on him. Not to mention, it was rewritten to be James Bond in the Me Too era. But now the morons who've probably never read the books, but just want to find offence in something, are now, oh, I'm now offended by those. Who the hell are these people? And how dare they go in and change the works of Ian Fleming? He wrote those books word for word. It's his legacy. And they've gone in and changed it because it offends them. I've just done a video a while ago about The Last of Us, episode 7, how it's a gay love story between two kids, obviously played by Bella Ramsey was one, and the girl called Storm Reed played the other character. And their attitude to a backlash, supposed backlash to it, was if you don't like it, don't watch it. We're telling these stories and you gotta get your priorities straight. Well, why don't you just take your own advice with this type of stuff? If you don't like it, don't fucking read it. How dare these people go in and change these works that are 70 years old? It's disgusting. Everybody is so offended by everything. It's getting to the point where we can't speak. We're just going to have to start bleeding, nodding at each other, and someone will probably get offended by that. It's out of hand. Out of hand. And in fairness, one of the companies has said they're still going to release the books as is, perfectly the way all the text was written. They're just going to put a warning on it. To even have to put a warning on it is a joke. Goddamn sensitivity readers to remove text. And the example they give is the text of their law-abiding chaps, I would say, until they've drunk too much. Until they drunk too much as well. Fuck off. Morons. The man's got a license to kill and they're worried about words. Wow. Anyway, James Bond getting done dirty again, huh? With that, I'll leave it there for this one. Cheers. Catch you in the next one.